meant by playing old American shit. You know what I'm saying? Underground DJs are a problem too.
You done?
I'm not done. I'm not.
Yo, guns are blazing. You know what time it is. Welcome to the best hip-hop podcast in South Africa. Yeah, I said it. It's the one and only OG, hanging out with the big rich K-head niggas in charge, man.
You know what time it is, man. Broadcasting live from M Studios, Newtown, Johannesburg. You know what I'm saying?
Really dope spot. Really, really cool place, man. You can see people outside walking around, you know. Really, really nice. I dig it.
Ah, for sure.
Every 2 weeks we switch it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we switch it up, man. You must invite us. We're going to come to your spot. If you have a shop or whatever in your hood, man, we can come.
We'll come through, man. Call us your neighborhood Stretch and Barbito. You know Stretch and Barbito?
I know them niggas, man. The OGs, them old niggas.
Who that? What did they do for hip hop?
They started a hip hop show underground back in the days in New York.
Yeah.
It was every rapper's dream to go there and freestyle and break their records there. You know what I'm saying?
Man. That's what I'm saying. We're like Stretch and Barbito right now.
For sure.
That's
for
what
sure.
we've been doing.
We're
been putting niggas
down.
on ever since, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling though? Good week?
Great week, man. I can't complain. We keep it moving.
Yeah. Anything interesting in hip hop that happened to you, caught your eye, make you feel away? It's been a quiet week.
It's been a quiet week. Niggas is dropping.
Are niggas dropping though? That's also another question. Because
Yeah?
I feel like homies are dropping albums now, but no one's really still dropping that single, you know, that hit. It's almost December. We still don't have that song we're looking at like, yo, this is the one for the end of the year.
It might come. You'll never know.
I think it's late.
Never know.
Wouldn't you say, looking at the time period?
In my learning, it came around November, December.
Word.
So you can't rule anything out.
But now it needed a TikTok challenge for it to really blow up.
Not necessarily. They jumped on it because it was popping.
I don't know if it was gonna pop like that if it didn't get the challenge, though. That's what.
Then
you need
we'll
these
never
days.
know. But what I'm saying is we can have another song that can pop on TikTok and end up popping.
Yeah. You know what I heard last week? Homies were saying that hip hop cats is lazy because of how much work they see the Yanos niggas putting in to just dropping a song, you know?
No, there's no such thing. Those niggas be jamming and turn that shit into records. You know?
Okay.
You have 6 niggas in one song with the Yanos.
Yeah.
You know? And with hip hop cats, you have a cat doing an album and then it has like 3 or 4 features. You know, it's doing everything alone. So that's chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
You cannot always compare hip hop and amapiano. Whether it's airplay, whether it's shows, whether it's releases, those are 2 different cultures. People are trying so hard to pit hip hop against amapiano or amapiano against hip hop.
But let's talk about the marketing aspect of the music. Forget about the genre, right?
Yeah.
The way these homies are putting out their songs.
Yeah.
Where they online, you know, they on IG live while making the song. You're hearing a verse that's probably gonna be on the track while you're watching the live. It's like 2 months before it's actually supposed to drop. By the time the song comes out, there's a TikTok challenge going, and people were saying that hip hop's not being marketed properly at the moment. Not even properly, but not in the same manner that those homies are marketing their music.
We need to find a way to market our shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to copy or follow the same route. You know, it might not work because like the way we consume content, it's different.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? In the States, they've started a new trend of billboards and whatever. I know it's costly.
It's not a new trend either.
It's not a new trend, but it has spilled over to social media. Because you put one billboard, people are gonna take pictures and share it.
Word.
You know what I mean? So we saw Drake, Kanye, and recently McMill.
Yeah.
You know, that's a trend in the States that's specifically unique to hip hop. Not every genre is doing it. So don't expect hip hop cats to do what Amapiano cats are doing.
Okay, I hear that. So what should we be doing then to market? Like, let's say I'm a young artist now. I've got a dope 3-pack, you know, and I'm trying to drop it and sort of have a rollout for it. What's the best way to do it now?
We are creatives. We need to think and figure that out. You know, you cannot claim to be a creative and you're waiting for somebody to tell you what to do.
I hear that, but like there's avenues, right?
Yeah.
There's avenues and things that you can do.
Yeah.
What would you do as Rashid K? Young artist, you're 19, 20 years old, you've got a couple of songs, you're trying to put that out. What would you say in 2021 would be the best way for you to roll out your stuff?
Obviously, in South Africa, radio is still bigger than the internet.
Word radio?
Yes.
Shit,
whether we like it or not.
Okay.
I'm
surprised you said that, but I get where you're coming from.
Yes, I'm saying because we have radio stations with 4 million listeners. Ukozi FM is over 7 million listeners. When you post that, you don't get 7 million views. You don't get 4 million views. You don't get 4 million likes. But when you're on radio, you can have 4 million listeners.
Yeah,
plus
who heard
impressions. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the internet is there, but we need to use it, but not as the only means. You know what I'm saying?
So the best way for you to get a lot of ears.
It's utilize all the mediums, all the platforms.
Which would be what? Radio, TV, social media.
Yeah, social media, word of mouth.
Word of mouth is the best way to go. I always still say, like, you know, it's so much different when I can tell you about a rapper that I actually saw than I can tell you about a rapper that I heard.
You know, more than 10 rappers that performed at Afro Brew Hip Hop Sundays ended up on Metro FM and YFM.
And that's because you can feel
as
it.
Opposed to niggas who tag you, niggas who send you links. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to sell yourself on stage.
I get you.
Niggas don't even come to these events. Niggas they think as long as they here on the socials,
or
they
getting
good.
A couple of likes on Twitter, some retweets. I don't know if it's enough.
It's not enough. It's
the reason why I opened up this episode by saying that we are Stretch and Bobito.
Yeah.
You gotta come and see us, you know?
Yeah.
I've been watching, I don't know if you've been watching the Wu-Tang saga.
Yeah, I watched it like a couple of months ago.
You watched all of it, you're on
all of it,
season 1. Season 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Damn. He was the head, dog.
Yeah.
That shit is interesting for me, you know? Because there's an episode there where homies had just dropped, I think, something with your neck, break your neck. What's it called? The song Wu-Tang?
Protect your neck.
Right? And now it was time for them to promo the song. But back then, there's no internet. There's no, social media. You have to actually physically go to music little markets and festivals where you can sort of pass your shit around. And homies had to go and see Stretch and Bobito to give them that song. And they did everything that they could just to come and meet these homies that apparently have the plug.
They were the plug.
You know what I'm saying? We are the plug as well. The Masterclass podcast is here for that.
Yeah.
I think we are supposed to be the guys that if you see us on the streets, you need to pass us your music. And if it's dope, we'll play it. One thing homies have been getting wrong, especially with me, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
But I give homies like my details, my contacts, and when I get the music, it's whack, it's trash, most of it, right? Yeah. And I'll tell the homie that, hey man, it's not gonna work. I don't want to break your heart, but like maybe send me something else. And then homies end up hating on me for that type of shit. I'm thinking, what the fuck?
It's always the case. It's always the case, But they send you music all the time and say, please listen and tell me what you think.
Which is
but
also,
if you think different, if you think what they not thinking, then it's a problem.
Like they want
hating.
Exactly. But that's also the part of hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Don't tell me my song is shit, nigga. That's the best song you've ever heard.
Don't ask for my opinion.
Facts. Got you on that. Yo, let's get the class in session.
Yeah.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind today, man? It's a good day. It's a nice natty saddy.
Yeah. It's a pretty sunny day. Summer's here.
Yep. Time for parties.
You know what I mean?
December's around the corner. Cannot wait.
I mean?
I'm actually tired of 2021 now. I need to move on.
So the topic for today as the role of hip hop DJs in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Elaborate.
I'm saying what's their role to keep the culture alive, to keep not even the culture, because some of them don't even care about the culture, to keep hip hop alive.
Let's start at the beginning. What was the role of the DJ when Kool Herc and them threw that party?
I don't want us to go there because they're gonna tell you times have changed. It's 2020.
No, I get you.
Something.
I get you. But I want us for us to be able to have this conversation of what the role of the DJ is supposed to be today. I think we need to look at what the role of the DJ was before and why do we have DJs? You know, because if people are rapping and they're just artists, you don't need a DJ. Just put your USB in 2021 and let someone just press play.
No, but at a club, you need that vibe.
Okay.
You know, you need the mixing and the element of surprise.
Word.
You know, do we get that?
At the moment, and we're taking this conversation very very quickly, but I don't feel like we in South Africa, I don't think the role of the DJ is as important as it used to be. I feel like even in the club, it doesn't really matter. You don't even have to be hip hop to be playing hip hop in the club. You know what I mean? As long as you can mix.
Because I was on some Twitter space. The issue of DJs came up, and then some DJs were like, "Nah, we don't get rappers. Don't send DJ packs. Blah blah blah." But that's an excuse. If you're a DJ, hip hop DJ, did you get a DJ pack for All I Do Is Win, Win, Win? Did you get a DJ pack from Drake?
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? They're using all these excuses. The reason Amapiano is ahead of hip hop is because Amapiano DJs, when they play 100% Amapiano and 100% local. You know, you cannot tell me you can't play local hip hop for an hour.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? Like bangers, hit songs.
Is there a demand for that though, Sheet? In the club, let's look at that. Let's look at the consumer for a little bit. When I walk into the club, do I want to hear 20 South African bangers back to back?
No,
or do you want to slip in some Drake in there, slip in some,
you dare to hear good music.
Word.
If the song is banging, it doesn't matter. It doesn't start like this is South African hip hop. Boom, boom, boom. No.
Like
it doesn't. If it's a good song, it will rock the crowd. People are there. People are there to have fun, to enjoy the music. They're not there to analyze their music. Where is this music from? You know what I mean? And another thing that really pisses me off. A lot of hip hop DJs kiss a lot of ass. You know what I'm saying? They suck up a lot. Talking about, no, I'm a versatile DJ. A hip hop DJ plays Amapiano now. A hip hop DJ plays a house set. You will never find Black Coffee saying, today I feel like playing hip hop. You will never find Kabza saying, I'm going to. You know when you book Kabza exactly what to expect, what he's gonna play. But there's a new trend with these hip hop DJs who are trying to fit in, kiss ass, and be acceptable and be relevant. You find a hip hop DJ or a so-called hip hop DJ playing a Yeno set. That's fucked up. That's bullshit. There's enough Yenos DJs who don't even play hip hop. Why are you playing Yenos as a hip hop DJ?
Look,
that's bullshit. Like there are people that we know, no matter what, this one is a hip hop DJ. You can't imagine Reddy D playing the Yenos, you know. But these kiss ass hip hop DJs trying to be relevant, trying to be cool to everyone, trying to please everyone. You know, if you're a dope hip hop DJ, you can be dope in your genre. You know what I'm saying? If you're a radio DJ, it's fine. You can play whatever that's on the playlist. But club DJs, no, that's bullshit.
Shoo, what a rant, dog. Damn. I feel like you're being unfair, my nigga.
Convince me otherwise.
Here's where you need to look at it from a perspective of like, and we're a hip hop podcast, but we talk about music in general.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So when you speak about so-called hip hop DJs, that's where the problem starts. Is that we have so-called hip hop. Like, why is there no definition between when are you a hip hop DJ, when are you a piano DJ, when are you? We have niggas who just DJ. And that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I understand. I understand
there is no
that,
role of
and
DJ
I don't have,
anymore.
I don't have a problem with that. We have hip hop DJs. That's why at the SA.
No, dog.
Listen
We
to me.
don't
Let me
have
finish.
hip-hop
Let me
DJs.
finish.
We
Let me
don't.
finish. We do. If we didn't have hip hop DJs, we wouldn't at the SA Hip Hop Awards. We wouldn't have DJ of the year. We don't choose random and say any DJ. We choose hip hop DJ specifically.
What makes them hip hop DJs? The people that you choose. Because I can bet you now there's a couple of names that are going to come up in the SA Hip Hop Awards for DJ of the Year, and they've made some songs that aren't hip hop. There are DJs who have made songs that you know this is a Yano's tune. This is
they know different.
But
they
you guys
know
call
different.
them hip hop DJs,
Okay,
but they're not.
They know different from rappers who are hip hop, who are releasing piano songs.
But
They
that's
are
why I
DJs.
said to you,
Okay,
Sheena.
listen. There are DJs, so-called hip hop DJs, who are releasing piano singles. You know what I'm saying? But they branded themselves as hip hop DJs.
No, dog.
That's what I'm saying. I'm back to my point. That's what I have a problem with. That's what I have a problem with. Black Coffee, when he produces for Drake, he will give Drake a house beat, not a hip hop beat. Like, stay in your lane, dog.
Nigga,
don't be everywhere. We
let me tell you
know
something.
you're chasing the bag, you're chasing relevancy. But yo, there's boundaries to this shit.
I hear you, bro.
Know your
And
place.
I think you the problem here, Rashid, because you don't want to define the role of a hip hop DJ. You don't want to say what is a hip hop DJ and what makes you a hip hop DJ. Are you a hip hop DJ because you make hip hop music? Are you a hip hop DJ?
No.
Mama, let me finish my point. Are you a hip hop DJ because you like DJ Khaled? Are you a hip hop DJ because you have a radio show on and you have a mix on some radio station or on TV?
Listen.
What makes you a hip hop DJ?
Listen, it's not. You cannot box it. There's different parts of like hip hop DJs, but the main thing, first and foremost, is to play hip hop.
Okay.
Not every DJ releases music.
I got you.
You know, rule number one: you must play hip hop music as a hip hop DJ.
Okay, sharp. So let's hold it there, right? So
Yeah.
I play hip hop, right? Because hip hop is popping right now. And then
But,
as soon as deep tech starts going on, I jump onto
you
that.
are not a hip hop DJ.
But then but
listen.
I played hip hop, most. I played hip hop music
Okay,
for
listen.
years.
You said because it's popping. You didn't say for years. You
But
said
it
because
was
it's
popping
popping.
for 5 years. I
I'm
played
saying,
hip hop.
I'm saying. You started before you even made it. Get your first booking. You were playing hip hop at hip hop sessions. You were playing hip hop here and there. You grew and branded yourself as a hip hop DJ.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when
When I say hip hop DJs, there are names that come to your mind.
Of course.
You know, you think of the Speedsters, of the Dimples, of the Xanders. You think of, there's a lot of, you can't say there's no such thing as a hip hop DJ.
No, I know that.
Obviously, you know, there are. The problem at hand that we're discussing now, it's those people we consider hip hop DJs and they consider themselves hip hop DJs. Now getting into the club and saying, you know what, tonight I'm playing a Yano set. I'm saying maybe you're being true to yourself being a DJ, but not as a hip hop DJ. That's why I'm making these examples that you cannot imagine or even see DJ Ready D playing a Yano set. He goes to the club and be like, yo, tonight I feel like playing a house set or a Yano set. It's unheard of. Or Black Coffee saying, you know what, tonight I'm gonna go to Las Vegas or Ibiza and just kill them with hip hop. You know.
Let me tell you something crazy, dog, right?
Yeah.
I'm from Benoni, I grew up around DJ Euphonic.
Yeah, yeah.
DJ Euphonic used to play hip hop before he played house. He was known as a hip hop DJ.
Yeah.
And now he's a house DJ. So whatever you're playing at the moment.
He is not flip-flopping. He's not flip-flopping. You don't get me. I know Major League used to be hip-hop DJs.
Those are the guys we're actually talking about. Crenshaw.
Okay, I'm saying they were branded as hip-hop DJs. And from there, they switched like rappers do now to Amapiano. You know, now they are branded and they are known as Amapiano DJs. I understand that. What I'm saying is, this week you're gonna play hip hop. Next week you're gonna play house. The other week you're gonna play Amapiano. But you call yourself a hip hop DJ. I'm not talking about the euphonics.
You actually just here to shit on those niggas. That's what you want to do. Shit on people that are flip flopping.
Okay.
You don't look at the whole aspect of the role of the DJ.
How does that benefit hip hop? Remember, back to the topic at hand, is the role of hip hop DJs in the game. You know what I'm saying? And I even told you that they were making excuses about DJ packs. I don't buy that, you know, because they can play all I do is win without getting a DJ. They go out there and get those records.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And when was the last time you heard a DJ playing a hip hop set from start to finish?
I hear that all the time.
Where?
I only go to main hip hop events. I don't really go to the Yano or the...
No, I'm saying SA hip hop.
Yeah, SA hip hop. Like
from start
but that's because I'm SA hip hop head, you know. So
yeah,
those are the kind of places I frequent. But even like the guys you mentioned, someone like a Zandy, a Speedster, Dimples, those guys will never play a Yano set, right?
Yeah.
But I want to go back to the point you made about Major League and the role of the DJ, and what Major League is doing.
Yeah.
That's the role of the DJ in general. Now in SA hip hop, when SA hip hop was popping, those guys were branded as hip hop DJs, right?
Yes.
As soon as the Yanos pops, now they branded as Yanos DJs.
Yes.
If hip hop happens,
and they are contributing.
They're gonna come back.
And they are contributing.
They are.
We've spoken about culture vultures. And you can't stop.
I can't say that's culture vulture.
Yeah, you can't stop someone from saying, "Hey, today I'm gqom, today I'm hip hop, today
that's the problem I have. You literally said that those guys were hip hop DJs, but
yes,
now
they used to be.
What does that even mean? Like
what?
They used to be hip hop DJs. Now they're Yanos DJs. Now they want to say hip hop comes back.
And they are contributing to the Yano culture. They have the balcony. They taking music new. They always play new music all the time to the world through the balcony. And
yes.
and listen, let me finish. You don't have a hip hop DJ doing that. Hip hop DJs are afraid to play new music. How's the crowd's gonna react? But the Yenos DJs do it all the time. They play new music all the time with the Yenos. You know,
I got you.
Like hip hop DJs are scared of pushing the envelope. You know, I'm talking up mainly the club DJs and the DJs that play at events. I don't care about the club DJ, the radio DJs, because they play commercial stuff that everybody, you know, for the numbers, is for the ARs, you know. And I know mainly we are focusing on the mainstream DJs, commercial DJs. Underground DJs are guilty too, because you go to a hip hop session, you already know the playlist. They're gonna play some shit from the 90s. You know, there's KRS-One, MCs act like they don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Like Mos Def and Talib Kweli. You know their playlist. They always play the same shit. You know, Simon Says, get the fuck out. Boom, 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 boom. All the underground session DJs, they're not helping this hip-hop movement by playing old American shit. You know what I'm saying? Underground DJs are a problem too.
You done?
I'm not done. I'm not finished. But I'm giving you a chance. We can go back and forth.
I don't agree with you, and I feel like you're not trying to listen to my point. When I'm making my point, you have to let me make my point.
Yes.
I don't agree with you mainly because of the fact that I feel like if the music is not up to standard, the SA hip hop music, then there's no way there's going to be a demand at the club for you to play 100% SA hip hop. There's no, my man. Let me get the point down. You know?
Okay, finish. I'll come back.
The
to
music is not good enough for the demand to be higher than the demand for the Yanos or demand for American hip hop right now. There is no club banger that you can name off the top of the dome that you know if you play it in Garankuwa and then you go play it in Limpopo and then you play it in Togoza, it's gonna get the same crazy reaction. There's no song like that right now.
There is.
Name one. Give me one.
Akisibeki
Come on, that shit is like, that is not that's not playing over Bopa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't have to. I'm saying,
it does.
I'm saying, if you play that song in at an event or in a club, people are gonna stand still.
No, they're gonna fuck with it. But the demand is not the same as when
you create
when
it's part of the DJs.
Music.
It's part of the DJs to create the demand.
Thank you very much. Now we're getting somewhere. Now you're not just ranting. You're actually fucking coming with a solution.
Yes.
What is the role of the DJ, Rashid? To do what? What you just said now. What is the role of the DJ?
To entertain, create a demand, break new music.
There we go.
There's a lot of things that DJs are supposed to do and they are not doing.
There we go. So the biggest issue with South African hip hop music
Yes.
is that the DJs are not creating the demand. And the DJs are complaining that the music is not good enough for them to play because there is no demand.
And then I asked you earlier, I said, are you telling me you cannot find dope, good SA hip hop songs to play for an hour?
You can. You definitely can.
What's stopping the DJs from doing that?
DJs that do that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying what's stopping the DJs, I'm telling you what's stopping them. And you coming with a dope solution.
Yes.
I'm telling you what's stopping them from playing it is the fact that when they get into the club, he can't get there and play music that he knows he's not going to get a reaction to. Like you're saying, people go to the club for different reasons. But in this day and age, especially going into December, they're not going to the club to listen to new music. They're going to listen to some shit that they know and that they fuck with. So if there's no song like that that's hip hop, the DJs can't really play it.
No, but you can't play a full set of new songs. Breaking a song is playing a new song in between the hits.
Word.
Catching the audience in off guard.
Word.
And then they be like, oh shit, this shit is actually nice. That's what Shazam was created for.
See, I like that. Like,
you know what I'm saying? You hear a dope song, you take your phone and you Shazam it.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But DJs are not giving the audience an opportunity to Shazam new music because they're playing music that the audience already knows.
Word. I get you. And I feel you. And your main issue is the fact that we need to break. DJ's role is to break music.
They need to be creative.
Create the demand is what I'm taking from this conversation.
Yes.
We need to create the demand for SA hip hop.
Because they're scared of playing new music. We don't have an equivalent to the balcony. We don't have like an equivalent to Yano's DJs who stick to their guns, who go there and say, we're going to play 100% Yanos. SA hip hop is way, way older than the Yanos. They have way, way more hits than the Yanos. You know, taking it back from Umoya, we have a lot of hits. It's just that DJs, when they play to be booked again. They play to please the audience with cheesy stuff that they already know. You know, they're all about securing the bag. And there's nothing wrong with that.
There isn't.
But be creative. If you claim to be a creative, throw some new dope shit in between.
Yeah, you're right. But
so we can Shazam the shit.
It's a cheese chase at the end of the day, you know, especially with hip hop DJs. You get to a spot, you can see the Yanos had the stage full. So what you're going to do, first song you're probably going to play is maybe Boma, like a Dr. Pepper type track.
Yeah.
A Questa type joint that has a lot of drum. So you can get your crowd and keep your crowd. But I just feel like the demand is not there for SA hip hop in the club.
The Major League created a demand with the balcony.
100%,
It started
100%.
small. It started small. Look at it now. So
they did that.
If you expect to play big songs or to jump on something that's already big, who's gonna make it big for you?
It's facts. I get you. How do you feel about DJs? Nah? The role of the DJ in terms of mixtaping and making music. Do DJs need to make music?
Yes, they do.
Like what? Like compilations or like put niggas in studio, do the like a DJ Slick type thing in Jayam, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, however many there is.
A DJ Switch has been doing that very well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're a new artist, you drop a dope song and nobody gives a fuck because they don't know you. Half the time people follow the artist. They don't follow the music.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's important for you to have that.
Yeah, it's important. If J Little drop a song the same day as AKA, and J Little has a doper song than AKA. This is an example. All the DJs are gonna run for AKA
because they know the name.
Yeah, because they're going for the brand. They're going for the name, not the music. You know what I'm saying? I once said this before. Like, fans love the art. Groupies love the artist.
Got you. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's how it is in general, in life.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I got you. So, yes, I think it goes a long way for you to have your name next to DJ Switch.
Yeah, shout out DJ Switch. The first time when Nasty C blew up, it was on DJ Switch's song. That's how the way it go. You know, that's the first time people were like, who's this kid rhyming along to me? It was not even Stogie T then, you know. That Switch, people paid us attention because it was a DJ Switch song. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop DJ must play that role and find more creative ways like the balcony and other stuff that the Yenos cats are doing. You know what I'm saying? We can do more.
We should be doing more.
There should be
more DJ mixtapes out, you know. Like, I think if you're a hip-hop DJ and you're playing in the clubs, you should be in studio too. Don't just be clubbing it and playing, you know, like, look at someone like a Miss Prue. I think she's maneuvered quite nicely. And for instance, like, she's a case where she wasn't always a hip-hop DJ. She'd play house music.
Yeah.
And then she flipped over to the hip-hop side.
Yeah.
I do know that she gets some gigs where she plays in the club. I don't know what she plays in the club.
She plays hip-hop.
Hip-hop, no?
Yeah.
But now she's making music with the Black Diamond Boys, but you don't really hear about her in the club that much.
Yeah.
And I feel like
first
she's
female
making
DJ,
music.
first hip-hop female DJ to win a summer. You know what I'm saying?
And then we got all these other guys that haven't won jack.
I like since Ameni, I like what Miss Prue is doing. But I think they need to give her freedom to work with artists outside Ambitious.
That's not going to happen. Nah, you know that's not going to happen.
That's why I'm saying they need to give her that freedom. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's an in-house thing.
Will she still be that dope? Because like you're saying, if it's in-house, we don't really know how much work she's actually putting into this music. She could just be putting her name on it and selling as the brand, and that helps sell the music.
Yeah.
But for her to go work with somebody else, I think they don't want her to do that because maybe they're not sure if that's going to work. Like, she works with the guys at Ambitious really well. Yeah. And I don't know if she can work with anyone outside of Ambitious. I don't know. Has she done that before? Not that we know of.
Not that we know of.
But at the end of the day, she is one of the DJs who are breaking new music. They're creating a demand for the sound that Black Diamond and them are doing. And that's what I think the role of the DJ should be. And you'll pop like that. As a DJ, if you create the demand for the SA hip-hop that Rashid is talking about being played in the club, it'll play in the club.
Yeah.
But the more we hear the Yanos, the more that's going to play.
Miss Prue is doing well with radio hits. You know what I'm saying? And DJ Switch is doing well with putting youngins on.
Word.
You know, we need DJs to be active in every department, like the club, the mainstream, the underground. Underground niggas, I'm not happy with them. Underground DJs, I'm not happy at all.
I hear you. Quickly, I just wanted to ask you this one before we run up the conversation. When you guys decide the winner for the best hip-hop DJ at the SARS, right?
We don't decide. It's not us who decide.
It's voting.
No. It's the judges.
Oh, okay.
Because with the SA Hip Hop Awards, people think we make people win, but we don't. All we do, we admin the submissions. Take everything that's submitted to the vetting committee, independent people in the industry,
Word.
and then they choose the nominees. You know what I'm saying? If there's 50 entries and we need 5, they're gonna go through all of that, checking airplay sales and whatever that
that's
needs
my
to
main
be checked.
point. Is that what's the criteria? What are they looking at?
The criteria is different with every category.
But I'm saying for the DJs one specifically, what are they looking at? Are they looking at how much this DJ makes music? Is he rocking in the clubs? Does he have radio shows or TV?
All of it, the singles.
So you have to be around it. I can't just be a DJ at Sumo and win that award. I have to do other things.
You have to. You must do things that influence the culture or that develop the culture, that impact the culture. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, I'm a resident DJ at Sumo and play hip-hop every day. No, you need to do more than that.
That's what makes me a hip-hop DJ. You said I must play hip-hop every day.
Yes, I'm saying, that's a hip-hop DJ. But when it comes to the awards, you must tick the boxes.
Word.
Oh, this one did this and that. And if you add a disadvantage, as much as you're a hip-hop DJ, you add a disadvantage against PH, who has
a whole lot of
things on Channel O, singles, radio show, gigs. You know what I'm saying? We check all those things.
Word.
So you must tick the boxes.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And DJs now, at events, we're tired of artists coming there to perform without DJs.
That's also another problem, man.
Like here's my USB.
I was
Come on, man. We need DJs. Like we need every artist, every rapper to have an official DJ.
I was speaking to one of the youngins, one of the up and coming homies, and who's gonna be performing this Sunday, and I'm like, yo, he was asking me, how's the music gonna be played? I'm like, don't you have a DJ? He's like, nah, I'm just gonna rock. I'm thinking, how, dog? Like, even if you get a homie who's an impincha dog.
Yeah.
Akubambele USB ifake
and tell him, play number 135.
And that's it. That's literally
it.
That's all your
They're
DJ
not
needs
DJing like effects and scratching.
Man.
No. They press and play, stop.
Man, I had the privilege, of interviewing Audio Mark last week.
Yeah.
Now. And we were speaking about the role of a DJ, especially for performance.
Yeah.
And it's literally that simple. There's a rehearsal time when they'll practice whatever songs or sets for the songs. And then he just knows when to turn the mic down, turn it up.
When the punchline is coming.
Turn it. It's really
simple. Down
he wasn't even a DJ really before.
Yeah.
Before before Nasty C really popped. He was just one of Nasty's homies. I think he made music as well.
Yeah.
In the same area, maybe 30 minutes away from each other. But eventually he's traveling the world with Nasty C as his DJ. Nasty has always had Audio Mark as his DJ. Yeah. Even before the pop.
You just grab your homie, man. Nota is not a DJ, but he used to do for Questa, be on the decks for Questa.
It's that simple.
It's not rocket
Get yourself
science.
a DJ,
it's not rocket science.
Trust me, everyone's gonna eat like that.
SA hip hop DJs, I love you. Sorry if I was being sorry if I was being harsh. It came from the good place. It's all love. It's all love.
After all that,
it's all love.
It's called education. That's what we do the masterclass for.
For sure.
All right, let's move on. Free period. Welcome to the free period. Who do we have today, Machi?
Today we have a young lady all the way from Durban by the name of Zulu Trash.
Woo! I know Zulu Trash. Mandy
Mhlongo, your sister.
Yes, sir.
Mandy Mhlongo.
Yes, sir. Well, not really my sister. Shit. Don't get shit confused, man.
Yeah.
But I'll claim her. She's too dope.
She's too nice.
Fire with the bars. I remember the first time I heard Mandy's shit was about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Rep Your Hood on my show. It was a normal submission. I heard that shit. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what?
There's
a lady that sounds like this?
The first time I saw her, she was on One Mic season 3.
Okay.
That I produced. So we went to Durban for auditions. And then she came in and just dissed all the niggas
Nice.
from the top of the dome.
What? She's that kind of rapper. Though.
Yeah, and
Rap
then
stress.
she made it to season 3 and she went as far as the quarterfinals.
Damn, she didn't win?
She didn't win.
She should have got at least semi-final.
It was tough there.
At least semi-final. Was it real? Competition is too.
It was real.
So competition is so tough, even for a rapper that we both respect.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like Mandy.
Mandy was there. Trusted SLK was there. I think she went all the way to the semis. It was tough.
Alright, we're talking about some real rappers right here.
Some real
The
rappers.
nice thing about Mandy though is that she can sing too.
Yeah.
She's got a couple of singles on a project. She's got an EP out where she's singing and she's rapping. And it's not that.
And she plays guitar too.
She's talented, man. It's not even that feeling of, you know, when someone raps and then they start singing. And you always have that disconnect and be like, man, when I just rap, when stop singing. But she's got a distinct.
She's our Lauryn Hill.
I
must protect her.
You're going to take it that far?
Yes.
Then why didn't she win one mic, dog?
One mic as you need to be. No, you need to be good in freestyling. You need to be good in battling.
Check.
You know, and sometimes and topics. Sometimes we throw you a word.
She couldn't do that.
She could, but there were people who did it better than her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
She's still young, man. She's very young still. I'm sure whenever you guys shot that, it was years ago. She's matured now, I think, as an artist.
Yeah.
Really growing. I feel like a lot of the rappers in the space need to look out for her.
Yeah, for sure.
Musically, I think she has a long way to go. But in terms of being hip-hop, living hip-hop and rapping...
she paid the dues, man. She even won an award on Gaga CFM.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
For what? Best female artist, what?
I think along those lines, but it had to do with hip-hop.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to her, man. Mandy Zulu Trash, that's our free period artist for the day. Who else?
No, let's check the video first. you know what I'm saying? Check out.
Play the video, man.
Zulu Trash.
I felt like we've said enough.
Come on, man. Let's play that shit. That's Zulu Trash right there, all the way from Durban. She's been on Metro FM. She's been on YFM. She's been on Gaga CFM. She's been on SABC One mic. And she's still going and going.
Do you know where in KZN she's from?
She's from Pinetown.
Oh, okay. All right. There's internet there.
There's internet.
You said KZN doesn't have internet.
No, I said rural areas. KZN, Durban is lit, bro. Durban is first class.
Word, shout out, man.
Saying?
Shout out to Zulu Trash. Go bump a new song. Actually, I got the name of the song. Let's give you some exposure. I'm going to send it to the homies. You can put it up here as well, so that Zulu Trash's album gets streamed. What's better, streaming or buying these days? Rather stream it, buy it. I buy music, I don't stream.
I buy music.
So, Mfana Wagwandluv. That's the new single that's out right now. The YouTube video is out as well, so you can go peeps that. Shout out to Zulu Trash, man. She's our artist for the day. Producers?
We have today we have Lunatic in the building.
Lunatic.
I mean, he needs no introduction.
I mean, even when we said we might discuss him, I was like,
he produced Kara Kara when he was a kid, and all those KO hits, Kid X. Recently, he just produced 90% of Kid X's album, Father of Zen. You know what I'm saying? He's been produced for Ambitious. At some point, he was at Ambitious producing for MT.
Fully.
All of them niggas,
Java.
Man. Yeah.
It's got a couple of songs with Java.
Yes.
Like you're saying, he needs no introduction, man. I don't even know if this
Lunatic,
is like an actual...
035. That's Richards Bay, KZN again. Shout out.
I don't even know if it's like an actual put on because it's Lunatic. Like that man.
It's Lunatic.
He's gone already.
No, we with the producers, man. We just paying homage to the homies.
We're giving them some light. No one really talks about Lunatic.
Nobody talks.
We speak about KO and Kid X and like Karakara, but no one really mentions Lunatic like that. So shout out to him, man. I'm really impressed with what he's done. He's got a new beat tape. Yeah. Crazy ass beats on there. I heard one of the beats that he has on the tape now has a song that I played on my show last Thursday, and the song is fire, dog. Like,
yeah.
I feel like anything he touches goes quite far. for a producer to drop a beat tape, who does that? Like no one. It's in South Africa especially. Homies are not doing beat tapes anymore.
It's the mainly it's the underground producers. Tweezy used to do that. Once they go commercial and mainstream,
They stopped doing that.
they stop doing that.
But Lunatic did that, and he's mainstream for decades.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you was complaining about underground DJs, underground producers. Maybe just drop beat tapes, dog. Put them out on Spotify.
Underground producers do that all the
Word?
time. They even have like beat makers competition. There's one in Durban.
Nice.
By MBZ.
Nice.
There's one by Enzo here, beat maker of the year.
Okay.
Yes, it happens every year. So underground DJs,
Still making that kind
producers, I mean, they still holding it down.
That's crazy, man.
They go out there and compete with beats.
Like it's almost unheard of. Like you're saying, we only have 1 or 2 events like that.
Yeah.
I think maybe when we do the masterclass Hip Hop Sunday, we should just have a beat day.
Yeah, the producers
Only
edition.
just beats.
Yo,
No
it would be
rappers,
crazy.
no
It would be
nothing.
crazy.
That's gonna be dope.
Actually, we'll do that.
We got y'all producers. We love producers out here.
Yeah.
Fuck with all of y'all. All right, our review reaction time.
Yeah. We
I
have.
got some notes. I
Yeah?
got some notes.
You got some notes.
I got some notes. So we're reviewing, reacting to PdotO and
Chad
Chad
the
the
Don.
it's called Matthew 22:14.
Yes.
I didn't check out the verse. Do you know the verse?
It's written there. Let
What does
me
it say?
just check it out quickly.
Word. But I
Matthew 22 verse 14. It says, that's the many are chosen. Well, many are called, but the chosen a few.
only a few chosen.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite deep for Chad to name that album. Why do you think he named it that?
Not he, they.
So it's actual.
It's a collab album.
Okay.
Yeah. It's PdotO and Chad the Don.
I get that, but when I listened to it, it kind of sounded like Chad featuring P.O on most of the songs for me.
Yeah, because he's on most of the songs he's
Chad
doing
goes first.
He's doing the verse and the hook.
And the hook.
Yeah, so it sounds like a Chad.
It sounds like a Chad.
Yeah,
Look, man, it's an EP from
7 songs.
7 songs. From my first listen, the first 2 songs had me, and I was just like, wow, all right, Chad is back, you know? And then
Yo.
I listened to P-Dot's verse. I'm like, okay, P-Dot, you coming in hard too. The
Yeah.
first 2 joints, those are like a proper intro to an EP.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like he worked at it,
it's crazy, man.
the back and forth that they have.
You can tell they're not doing this for the mainstream.
Nah.
They're not doing it for radio. It
Not at
was
all.
bars.
Nah.
It was bars. If you ever doubted Chad the Don, listen to this EP.
You
'Cause
guys too.
He came through.
Because like if you're ahead, you like your bars and you like rappers rapping, these 2 are doing that. They gave me that whole Styles P, Jada Kiss vibe, you know?
Yes,
They gave me
yes.
that kind of vibe. I
They
listened,
actually sounded like a crew.
they've done this before.
Yeah.
Like they hang out
Yeah.
easy in Javed. So when I was listening to it, I got to track 4 and I started to skip. There's track 4, I think it's called Issues. I don't like Chad singing, dog. I don't like Chad singing. Like it's not, it's, and like there's a lot of auto-tune, there's a lot of reverb, there's a lot of mechanics around his voice when he sings, and that's what he did on track number 4 and track number 5. Also same thing, right?
Yeah,
But-
he even puts that on his raps, like in the middle of the verse, of the verse, you'll hear some auto tune and then it disappears.
And I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
He didn't do that in the first 3 songs.
Yeah.
Him and P-Dot were just rapping. And I think that's what they were trying to do. And then maybe give it something musical. But I think the 2 musical songs, which is track 4 and 5, they didn't work for me. The one featuring EJ from Cape Town, shout out to EJ as
Yeah.
well. He's been buzzing up my phone. Yo, EJ, I see you, dog. Relax.
Yeah,
That
I
song.
know. EJ is like that.
Shit.
EJ is a hustler. He's on my Instagram.
Yeah, and he's a hard rapper. So
Yeah.
there's the 3 of them on that joint. I didn't enjoy that song. But from track 6, 7, 5, 6, 7.
I liked 6 tracks out of 7.
Oh,
You
what?
know, and then 6 divided by 7 times 100, that's 85.
Damn, you gave him an 85. I did the same thing.
I'm giving this project 8.5, 8.5.
Nice. Same mathematics. I skipped. Actually wrote down how many songs I skipped, but I skipped 2 songs. I'm lying. 3 songs, because there's a song, Better Days. I didn't like the girl singing. She can't sing, but she was cool for the melody and whatnot. And the bars were crazy. Like PdotO and Homie came through on that song.
Yeah.
So I gave it out of the 7 songs, I skipped 3.
So it's a 4 out of 7.
No, I actually gave it a 7 out of 10.
7 out
There are
of 10.
2 genuine skips for me. 2 genuine skips. Better Days, I'll skip maybe depending on my mood. What I did like about this album is that it's, as a hip hop head, like plug that shit in on a Saturday morning.
Your mathematics says at 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 then. You gave them what? 8?
8.5.
I give it a 6 out of 10. It's
love
an EP. It's an EP.
Yeah, it's an EP. I love it. Like, especially the bars, man. Like, those niggas rap.
They rap in there. Some stories, like that song Better Days with Chick that can't sing.
Yeah.
They're both telling dope stories.
Come on,
there.
man. Be easy on that chick.
Nah. Niggas need to stop that shit. I told y'all last week or 2 weeks ago that I'm tired of like FMCs and singers and female artists getting the pass on the basis of their gender.
Yeah.
You know, whatever they classify as. Like, everyone's going to be judged the same. And if you can't sing on a joint, like I told you, Chad can't sing. He shouldn't sing, but he can rap. So let him do that. Him and Peter.
Everyone can sing with auto-tune.
Nah. Sometimes it just sounds worse with auto-tune.
It depends how you tweak it, how you use it. You must
know.
find someone, an engineer, who can actually use auto-tune.
Or fuck auto-tune and just make music. That's how we're gonna close it up. 6 out of 10? 7.5.
8.5.
It moved up to 8?
No, nigga.
Damn.
I said it's 6 out of
Niggas
7.
be getting points here.
6 over 7 times 100, it's 85. That's 8.5 out of 10.
I got
nigga.
you. You're rating it very high.
It's called
this EP.
mathematics.
You're rating this EP way higher than...
Lyrically, it's higher than 90% of the shit.
Lyrically, it's a
out.
9.
Yeah?
Lyrically, it's a 9 out of 10.
Lyrically, it's a 9.
Musically, maybe 5.
Yeah.
Math to PDOT, Q2214. Those who are what? Only few are chosen.
Yeah, many are called.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to zip up the masterclass. We'll see y'all next week, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Peace.